And then we're talking about the 20 rap. We're not talking about hip hop rap albums of 2023. I want to get you guys in the chat if they are spot on, which we know they're not. But let's get into this real quick. This is their top 20 list. It goes from Drake to Harlow, to Key Glock. You know what I'm saying? That's our guy, man. Come on.
Right.
For sure.
There's a couple, two Chainz, you know what I'm saying, on the list or whatnot, too.
Welcome to College Grove wasn't
Yeah.
bad. That's
Yeah,
pretty
but
bad.
again, and of course they got Killer Mike for number one because that justifies the whole list of rap, but no Nas at all. And let's be clear, you got a Rat on here? You got Gun on here? Y'all niggas gonna let just niggas rat and now they can be number one again? No, not. And then, like I said, salute the West Side. You know, they're throwing West Side on there. You know what I'm saying? They see the Larry June on there, you know, Alchemist. But again, this is 2023. Let's go back to just 2012. 10 or so years ago. The number one joint was Kendrick Lamar, Good Kid, Mad City. We had the second joint, which was Killer Mike, the rap music album. Then you actually had Life is Good with Nas. I mean, this is real decent, you know, picks. Master Ace, the M.A. Doom joint. You had Sean Price on there. That Joey Badass, that 1999 joint.
Yeah.
Schoolboy Q, you know, the Habits and Contradictions. So again, just 10 or so years ago, and now you get up here, Rod Wave, dude falling off the stage and bull, trying to eat Cheetos and bull. Travis Scott, you know what I'm saying? Offset trying to basically swagger jack Michael Jack. Doja Cat. Sexy Red, just like Antoine said. Man, what's your thoughts, man, on this new list, man, of again, them trying to push this kind of music on us?
This is hot dog water.
I mean, I think we pretty much know what it is. I mean, they're in bed with the record labels. I mean, obviously, and salute to Larry June, because I mean that's definitely not a record label play. That's him. Whether you want to say they throwing hip hop a bone by putting Larry June on there, whatever, but he's on there. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But this is just record labels, man, making sure that diarrhea music gets pushed in any form or fashion. They got a lot of money behind Ice Spice. They got a lot of money behind Sexy Red. You know, Gunna. You know, anything that they can hoodwink us with. Because they feel that people are going to gravitate to certain individuals, or they're going to gravitate to certain art forms, twerking. They're going to pump that as hard as they can, man. It's, you know, that's another reason why Benny's joint got pushed back, most likely, because
get Iceberg started now.
You know what I'm saying? So, we come to expect this from Billboard. We got the same thing from them last year. We got the same thing from them with the top 50 MCs, and they had like Nicki Minaj at like number 10 and Cardi B in there. Like, come on, man. Like, it's just.
So Maddox saying J Camp is pandering, bro, at his finest.
We got to talk about it because it is what it is, but we know this is garbage. This is trash, B.O.P. Plain and simple.
Again, this thing, they got no name on this joint. Straight butt. But no Nas, though? Bebo P, what's the business? And shout out to West Side 91 in here. We see you, cut.
What's good? West Side. Nah, man. This is it's pandering indeed. This is just an ongoing attempt in order to snuff out hip hop, but not all at once. You know, you got to sprinkle in a little something here, West Side Gun, and then you pray for me here, or Larry June,
which wasn't even his
The
best
Great
album.
Escape.
Yeah.
You know.
Right. You know, but they're just like, you know, okay, who let's spin the wheel and pick some like 2 or 3 folks from hip hop, and then throw them on there just to appease the hip hop cats. It's the same old song, you know. It's disrespectful to your Nas's who dropped 2 phenomenal albums in 1 year. not one, but two in 2023, and no mention of him
Dude
whatsoever.
did a Deion Sanders on the field.
Man,
Leroy going
man,
in.
man, that
Leroy going
Deion
hard in the
Sanders. Man, no Vic Spencer that year, no Knowledge the Pirate, no Currency and Jermaine Dupri. I mean, they could have. The list was just endless. They could have thrown Black Thought on there with the
Yep.
El Michaels Affair album.
Well, and the El Michaels
situation.
Affair this year too.
Facts.
Was
Yeah.
another
Yep.
great album.
Yeah.
Hey man,
yeah.
what are y'all thoughts about what Leroy Green is saying, man? He said heads be like, "Where's Lloyd Banks?" But then don't buy the album though.
There's definitely some truth to that. I mean,
Yeah.
You know, Leroy gonna come in here and go hard in the paint with it. You know what I'm saying?
All day.
Nah, there's
Salute to
definitely
LG.
some truth to that because there was even people complaining about, cats like Ghostface putting his album out there, where you can only get it through like a very specific streaming service. Same thing with Black Star. People complained about that because they couldn't get it on Apple Music. So, to me, if we talk like we want it, but then when it comes down to supporting these artists, we don't really want to, put our money where our mouth is, so to speak. So I do agree with Leroy that there's definitely some truth to that. No doubt about that.
Hey, man, so first of all, salute the prominence of sports in the building, man. That's our guy, you know what I'm saying? Come on, man. Day one club and how
Salute
it
to
goes
your
down.
Knicks, too,
He's saying
Brian.
salute to the Knicks too, man. Getting OG.
OG, yeah.
Ooh, that's kind of dangerous, cuz. You trying to hurt my
They
Lakers.
can't have a drink today.
Yeah, drink. You trying to hurt my Lakers, cuz we need to get a rotation together. You know what I'm saying? We can't get a rotation. Get Ham out of here.
Drink to that.
But because the industry plants are in full effect.
Absolutely.
And we just saw
Brian.
Megan Thee Stallion over here. Hold on, where my Megan Thee Stallion button at?
Well, that too.
She's over here promoting Nike and bull and getting that surgery and all that stuff, trying to get back in the game.
Stop the cap.
But again, they're just honestly using the Jack Harlows, the Megan Thee Stallion, the Doja Cat, just honestly just push products. You know what I'm saying?
Like
That's what it
Drake.
boils down to at the end of the day, man. So
That's right.
Gritty's basically saying, man, the list should be called the 20 best pop
Facts.
albums.
Facts.
They tried to add a few true rap albums in there just to make it valid.
20 best Spotify albums is basically.
To the Gritty in the building. Every time Gritty come in, man, you know we got to flex on him.
absolutely,
You know what I
with
mean?
the
So,
salute.
Got to throw him up.
yeah, come on, man.
Trying to make it valid, but they made it more Vlad than valid.
Yeah, man. DJ Valid. Antoine saying the industry is going to industry, man, at the end of the day. And man, 9 Plus is in here
Yep.
too. He's saying that his audience isn't as big as the radio audience. Fact.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And that's a huge audience too.
Yeah, and Lee was
really
saying they are just they don't care enough. You know what I'm saying? And he's talking about the heads. And
just
so
don't care.
again, my thing is always if it's up to us as the consumers to tell what we want. So again, like
That's
why
why we gotta
would
purchase the
Honey
album,
Smack Santana drop when nobody's gonna cop the boo? Or is it basically the artist? And me and Bebo talk about this all the time. Same thing with Jay Camp in the chat, because we all basically not only create music and done it in the past, but we also understand the business, which a lot of
There you
these
go.
artists don't understand the business. So it's just like Lloyd Banks, like LG just said. He came out with the album with Cartoon Beats. We did an interview with him. Nobody else did. Shout out to Cartoon Beats, who produced that situation, the Halloween Havoc. But he also basically pushed the merch, put out the money, Bebo P.
Already, brother.
So again, the artists have to be a little smarter on how they make money. You can still do the music, but you have to have a cat come in like Mace off of Country Wayne. Salute to Mace, Rico. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If you're a Country Wayne follower, man, on YouTube, shout out to our guy Rico and Mace. You got to have somebody come in who can see the vision, that can pull that money together and help the artist, man, make the bread. And salute to RJ Payne, our guy. We're his #1 hip-hop podcast, by the way.
Appreciate that.
And Coach, you know what I'm saying? Coach, salute to Coach, man, his manager.
Oh yeah, absolutely, Coach K.
RJ has learned how to basically maneuver the game, man, where he can still be creative, drop music, and still make a living off of it. I think some of these artists haven't done that yet. Even the big ones, even the legacy artists, you know what I'm saying? They're still living off of tour money. You know what I'm saying? So, again, like I said, what you guys' thoughts, man? Again, on Billboard, Rolling Stone, GQ, all these mainstream situations trying to basically pull some of these young heads or hip-hop heads or these younger rap fans into their algorithm, into their mainstream media outlets to get some of them to either buy the product or just get into their algorithm.
I mean,
Because again, they're just using hip hop at the end of the day, man. Like,
Yeah.
they're making diarrhea music.
Exactly, because your Rolling Stones of the world aren't selling a lot of print. So you can easily go to digital and throw up a meaningless poll or come up with some fake top 20 just for it to go viral so people can talk about it. You know what I'm saying? Then you'll get all your Drake stands, all your Jack Harlow stands. They'll go hard for their artists talking about, yeah, but the streaming numbers are up. So then you get the record labels also, you know, putting as much money as they can behind it to make sure that diarrhea music gets into people's hands and the radio. And the radio's going to continue to play it too. So when you got the radio on lock and you got the digital print on lock, because ain't nobody buying hard copies no more. You know what I'm saying?
Fact.
You can just go on X, post a link. It's going to go viral. You're going to have a bunch of people talking about it, a bunch of Bay Hives, a bunch of Barbs, and a bunch of Drake stands all arguing with people like us, trying to explain why so-and-so deserves to be at that number one spot. You know, it just and it creates, it's like it's a mudslide, it's an avalanche, man, and people just gravitate to that. And they got it on lock when it comes to that, man. We just got to make sure we continue to penetrate through that. Pause.